All right, team. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Jeff Simpson Jr. is out here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you all can hear me, go ahead and put a 777 in the chat if you all can hear me. Good evening, team. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Put a 777 in the chat. Good evening. How you doing, Candy? Everyone can type it in the chat. Thank you. How you doing, Brother Rodney, out there from Birmingham? Go ahead and type in the chat where you're chiming in from, so your teammates can see where you're going. What's going on, Marsh? What's going on, my brother? All right, Natasha. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Chiming in, Birmingham in the house. I thought I saw Albany. I don't know if that's New York or Georgia, but let us know where you're chiming in from. Ghost DMB is in the house. Big James Wren. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Go ahead and chime in where you're from, teammates coming in from all over the globe. Love to see that, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. I had an emergency meeting yesterday, last week with our CBO. And then a week before that, I forgot what happened, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Tamika, I do see you on there as well. Matter of fact, hold on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you're definitely all right, ladies and gentlemen. So let us know where you're chiming in from. Who else we got out here? I see quite a few people on the training tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So before I get started, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce because that's what it's about. We got some new business partners on the team. I got two of my new business partners on the team. Mrs. Candy Anderson. If you're out there, she's from Fort Pierce, Florida. Just go ahead and just say your name and where you're from, and let the team know how you're doing.
Yes, hi. Can everybody hear me okay?
We hear you loud and clear, Candy.
Okay, wonderful. I'm Candy Anderson, born and raised in South Florida. Currently, I live on the Treasure Coast of Florida in Fort Pierce, and I'm here to make it happen, Captain, and get some money. And yeah, because I'm going to be the first multimillionaire in my entire family. I believe that it can be done. If God blessed others with that opportunity, I know He can bless me with it as well too. I also want to help others enhance the quality of their lives and to be successful as well financially.
Awesome, awesome. Y'all give Candy some fireballs, ladies. I'm gonna give her a warm welcome, team. Show her how we do it. Y'all give her some fireballs or some hearts or something like that. Thank you for Candy for chiming in and being on the team. Definitely appreciate you all for coming on board. Y'all give her some love. Y'all show her some fireballs, some hearts. That is pretty awesome and amazing. Thank you for chiming in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I also have another teammate. She's actually got started today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. She's Mrs. Tamika Chanel. If you're out there, let them know who you're from, and you're pretty special as well, like Candy, because you got some things going on. So let them know who you are, where you're from. I know you're big in the gospel arena, so go ahead, Tamika. Let them know where you're from.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Tamika Chanel Stables, and like Jeff was saying, I'm a gospel singer, a professional drummer, and I am here to gain another business. I like what I've seen. I'm willing to join it and get started with it. And once again, too, I want to become a millionaire in this.
Awesome, awesome. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Tamika is a renowned gospel singer. She sings a lot with a lot of gospel artists, and she's also a professional drummer. So, y'all show Miss Tamika Chanel some love. She just got started with me today. Professional gospel singer. She knows a lot of the big names in the gospel industry. So, y'all show Miss Tamika some love. I got to drop a welcome banner in as well. So, welcome aboard, Tamika. We can't wait to hear some incredible things from you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this training, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's about. So we got Mrs. Candy and Mrs. Tamika, two young ladies that are gonna do some amazing things. I can't wait to see their story. Like I said, and like I said, both of these young ladies found me, ladies and gentlemen. Tamika, a big gospel artist. She's a professional drummer. She's worked with a lot of people. Shirley Hamilton, Pastor Jamal Bryant. She's worked with a lot of big names in the industry. I was talking to her yesterday, and she was telling me, she's very good friends with Lunel, the comedian. Lunel is a big comedian. Hey, who never knows? Lunel might be on the team because Tamika knows a lot of big people. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this train today. And what we're going to do is we are going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is kind of important, how we get paid in Envision You. Okay, so drop some dollar signs in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Drop some dollar signs in the chat if you want to know how you get the money in Envision You, ladies and gentlemen. I should see a lot of dollar signs. Let's drop some dollar signs in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen, because I think this is important. You know, you know, like I said, talking to one of my business partners the other day, you know, because she's on the roll, her and her husband. I was talking to Jennifer Levine, and she said, you know, Jeff, you know, we got to do this. You know, we got to make this money. And I agree with her. You know, I say, you know what? I want to do a training on the compensation plan. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's 5 ways to get paid. Okay. So I want to go over that. Okay. There's 5 ways to get paid in Envision You. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 ways to get paid in Envision You is going to come from basically your efforts. Okay. Meaning that you put in the work and you get paid. It's going to be based solely on your efforts, right? So the first way to get paid is what's called retail sales. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple of ways how this retail sales can work, okay? Now, retail sales works in 2 ways. You have the product on hand, okay, which is cash on demand, and you have what is called your e-commerce website, right? Let's talk about the products on hand, right? Let me get, hold on. These are our physical products, right? We have the juice, okay? And y'all saw me when I posted you know, I was out this weekend, right? And y'all saw me post, you know, I think I had she gave me about $70, $80, right? And I posted in the chat the cash she gave me. So because I sold her some juice. Okay, Mrs. Florence, she's been my customer a long time, my previous company, and she saw my Facebook Live and she wanted the juice. So I sold her some juice, okay, for $80, for $70, $75. She actually gave me another 5, and I paid $59 for it. So as you can see, I made a $25 profit, right? And then, ladies and gentlemen, you got the sprays, okay? Now, you know, we got the sprays, okay? So we average about $22 for these sprays, right? But we easily sell them anywhere between 50 and up, okay, for these sprays. So as you can see, do the math. You can double your money selling the sprays. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is on hand. That is on hand, right? Now, another way they can purchase your products is through your website, okay? Now, when someone purchases your product, your website, your sprays, they can buy them 3 at a time, okay? If they buy a 3-pack of sprays, okay, for $120, you are going to make a $45 retail commissions. You don't have to deliver it to them. You don't have to meet up with them in person. The company is going to send you're going to get a commissions for $45. Okay. If they buy 6 sprays, you make $90. If they buy 12 sprays, you make $180. Okay. So type of 777 in the chat if you're with me so far. Okay. If they buy juice from your website, if they buy a 1 juice, okay, I think the retail commissions on that is $15. Okay, it's $15. So chop it 777 in the chat if you're with me, ladies and gentlemen, because I think it's important we know how we get paid in Envision You. Okay, it's not just about you all paying your auto ship and that's it. We didn't get an Envision You for it to become a bill. Okay, this is a business, and in a business you have to make money, right? So I'm showing you the ways to get paid. So another way to get paid is when they come in a package. It doesn't matter whether they come in as a business builder or it doesn't matter where they come in as a customer. If they choose one of the packages, right, which is the core, right, the essential or the premier, all right, you're going to get a fast start bonus, okay? So I'll give you an example. Mrs. Candy Anderson, when she joined me, Candy came in, I think she came in on the premier package, okay, right? So Candy came in the premier package. I made a $350 fast start bonus. Anytime you enroll somebody on one of these packages, it's either going to be 50, 175, or 350. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter where you got started at. You can enroll. You could come in on a core package. You could come in, a matter of fact, on a 3-pack of sprays. But ladies and gentlemen, you could turn around and enroll somebody in one of these packages. Imagine you bringing somebody in on 3-pack of sprays, but then imagine you come in on 3-pack of sprays, but then you turn around and enroll somebody on a premier package. Ladies and gentlemen, you make $350 of a $120 investment. See, most companies You're only going to get paid on what you came in on. But Envision You allows you to come in as a visionary builder, $24.97 plus whatever product you choose, right? And ladies and gentlemen, you will get paid a fast start bonus. Now, the fast start bonus goes down 3 levels, depending on your rank. Okay, if you hit lead consultant, which is 2,500 points in volume from your team, now you can get fast start on a second level. So every time, let's just say, I'm going to use Candy for an example, right? Let's say Candy enrolls me. I'm going to put it around the other way. She enrolls me in the Premier package. She makes $350. I turn around and I enroll Tamika Chanel. Okay, I enroll Tamika on a Premier package. I make $350, but Candy still makes $100 because she hit lead consultant. Now, if you turn around and you hit Sapphire, right? Let's say Tamika enrolls another person. She enrolls someone named Donnell. Enrolls Donnell on a Premier package. I get $100 on the second level. Candy still, because someone in the chat type in still will get a $50 fast start bonus on level 3, ladies and gentlemen. So that's pretty powerful. The fast start bonus, you can get paid up to 3. You can get paid up to 3 levels. Okay, and whatchamacallit, ladies and gentlemen, you can get up to 3 levels, right? And whatchamacallit, the fast start bonus. Now, the first 2 ways of pay is basically on you, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to make a decision right now. Okay, so now, does everybody understand the first 2 ways to get paid? Just type a 111 in the chat. Type 1111 or 111 in the chat if you understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Because the reason why I'm asking this question is that you want to figure out which way are you going to get paid in this compensation plan. So type 1111 or 111 in the chat if you understand this. Okay, because ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times they always say a confused mind does nothing. So if you don't know how to get paid, you're probably not going to do it. So this is why I'm breaking it down today. I'm going to break it all the way down. Okay. So the first 2 ways to get paid is based on your efforts, right? Now, the next 3 ways to get paid, okay, is my favorite letters. I learned this from a mentor a long time ago. This is how you set yourself free, right? IEOP. Y'all remember I always like to use those letters IEOP, right? What does IEOP stand for? The next 3 ways to get paid in a compensation plan, right, is you have to incorporate the efforts of other people. So the next 3 ways to get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is huge. But you're going to have to, because someone type in the chat, type in IEOP, you're going to have to incorporate the efforts of other people. Okay, y'all remember the wealth formula? Okay, your job times 40 hours times 40 years equals what? Broke, right? Sam Walton times 40 Walmarts times 40, maybe 10 hours equals rich. What's the difference between the two different formulas? There's nothing wrong with having a job. I'm not saying that at all. We need a job to make survive and pay our bills. But the only difference between the 2 formulas is that the other formula is incorporating other people's efforts. And my mentor, Robert Dean, taught me that a long time ago, the wealth formula. Sam Walton times 40 stores times 10 hours equals rich. Why? Because in those 40 stores, he's incorporating other people's efforts, ladies and gentlemen. And now, when you work your job, okay, ladies and gentlemen, all you have is your efforts, because if you don't work, you don't eat. So if you want to make, long-term sustainable money, you have to learn how to incorporate the other efforts of other people. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get people involved. You got to get people involved, right? So let's talk about the next 3 ways to get paid. And I want everyone tonight to figure out which way they're going to focus on to get paid on, okay? So the next way to get paid, the 3rd way to get paid, is what's called the dual team bonus, right? That's building your binary, okay? Your binary, you have a left team and you have a right team, ladies and gentlemen, right? So if you want to start making what is called residual income or making efforts of other people, you want to recruit 2 people, okay? One goes on the left, one goes on the right, okay? Now, The binary commissions, right, is going to be based on what package you came on. If you came in on the core, you're going to get 10% of the volume from your lesser team. If you're on the essential, 15%. And on the premier, you're going to get 20%. I'm going to put this in English for you, okay? So you can understand this, okay? So let me log in from my phone, okay? And I'm going to type it in the chat, okay? Matter of fact, just someone can type it in the chat for me. Okay, let's just say you did 5,000 on your left side in volume, and you did 5,000. Let's say you did 5,000 in volume on your left side, and let's say you did 4,000 in volume on your right side. All right, because someone in the chat type in 4,000, right? Okay, so you got 4,000, right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on a premier package, right, you're going to take 4,000. Let me get my calculator on my head, but I want to make this. So someone in the chat type in 4,000 times, you could put 0.20, which is, or you put, or 20%. So 4,000 times 20%. Okay. So someone in the chat type in 4,000 times 20%. Okay. So if you are on the premier package, right, you did your team did 4,000 in volume on this lesser side. 4,000 times 20%, because you came in on a premier package, is what? Is 8. Let me see. So 4,000 times 0.20. Ladies and gentlemen, you made 800. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Rodney. You made $800 for the week in binary commissions because you came in on the premier package. Now, if you came in on the essential package, right? 4,000 times 15%. That gives you 600. If you came in on the core package, it will be 4,000, right? Thanks, Rodney, for the week. That's right, because we get paid weekly here. If you're on the core package, it's 10%. So 4,000 times 10%, you made $400 for the week in your binary commissions. Now, the beautiful thing about that is you didn't necessarily do that work. $400, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot because you didn't have to do the work for that. That's your team bringing in their 2 people, bringing in new customers. It doesn't matter whether they're visionary builders or customers. You still get paid the same. That's the beautiful thing I love about this compensation plan, right? So just imagine your team is out there working and you make $400 for the week based on their efforts. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you want to get people involved, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, you know, if you got somebody in your team that wants to place an order, or you spoke to someone that's interested in purchasing, follow up with them. Make them purchase. Don't let too much time go by. Have them purchase, ladies and gentlemen, because you got to understand another thing that is that whenever your teammates purchase, whether it's a product or a package, there's volume assigned to each product or package. Okay, so I'll give you an example. The core package gives you 240 points in volume. So if you enroll somebody on a core package, you're going to get a $50 fast start bonus. And if you place that person on the smaller side of your business, that's 240 points. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 240 times 10%, that's another $24 you made in binary commissions on the core. If they're on the premier, that's $48 extra. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can actually possibly get paid twice. You actually get paid twice for run enrollment because you're going to get paid the fast start and you get paid for the binary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on the essential package, that's an extra $36 because why? 240 times 15% is 36. Ladies and gentlemen, and guess what? Team leaders, you want to help your people get these enrollments because if they're on your pay leg, that volume rolls up to your binary. meaning that you also get that $36 or that 48 or that 24. Okay. Now let's talk about the binary check match. Okay. Now how the check match works is this. Once you hit the position called champion, or depending on what package you came in on, some of us are grandfathered in, depending on what package you came on, you get what is called a 50% check match. Now let's just say that I enrolled Tamika Charnel, right? Right? Tamika, right? She made $400 in her binary for the week because she brought in a couple of packages. Well, the company's going to give her $400, but because I'm her sponsor, I get a check match for $200. Ladies and gentlemen, so the name of the game is to help your people get a check. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you get what is called a check match. Ladies and gentlemen, you get what is called a check match. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this compensation plan is so powerful. This is why getting people involved is powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, and right now, being that you're just starting out, you don't need everybody right now. You just need a few key people. See, the rest of the world is going to come when they see you have success. But in the beginning, just get 2 people. Even if they don't work the business, just get 2 customers. Because guess what? When they reorder their products every month, that's volume that goes back into your binary. Okay? Now, the last way to get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is what's called the residual, which is my favorite way to get paid. Because how the residual works, ladies and gentlemen, is, can someone in the chat type in reorders? Reorders. Okay? And I'm going to break this down, how this works. Because, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are getting the residual, this is usually your biggest way to get paid. Okay? This is your biggest way to get paid. Why? Because you can make anywhere between $500,000 to $600,000. Some of us on the team right now are getting $1,000 residual checks. Right? Now, how the residual works, ladies and gentlemen, is based on 3 legs of business. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so how the residual works is based on 3 legs of business. Okay, we're still in the binary structure. Okay, but it's based on 3 legs of business, right? And how that works is they're going to look at your top 3 legs of business, where most of 3 of your volume is coming from. They're going to look at the top 3 legs where your volume is coming from, right? And ladies and gentlemen, your volume has to be split up amongst these 3 legs. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. So if you look to get the $500 commission, to get the $500 residual bonus, you need 1,000 points in volume. Okay, coming from your reorders. Okay, your auto ships from your organization. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. When someone comes in on the core package and they reorder the core package, that's 100 points. If they reorder, if they're on the essential and they reorder or essential auto ship, that's 150 points. If they're on a premier, okay, or auto ship, or they may be on 6 bottles of juice, and that's 200 points. Three bottles of juice will give you 105 points. If you're on 6 bottles of juice auto ship, that's 210 points. If you're on a pack of sprays, okay, a 3-pack of spray auto ship, that's 50 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to generate 1,000 points in reorder volume from your team. And it has to be split up between 3 different legs. It could come from 3 different people, meaning that in 3 different teams. Okay, so let's say you enroll 3 people, and those 3 people enroll people. Okay, those are your 3 different teams. And as you can see, on one leg, you need 550. One leg, you need 385. And in the last leg, you need 165. Now, the beautiful thing about this compensation plan and this residual, that the chart shows you exactly how many legs or where the volume is at on each leg. It shows you where you are as far as the numbers. Now, in order to participate in the residual bonus, you have to have at least 3 people active, three customers. Okay, they have to come in at a minimum of 50 points in volume, which is a 3-pack of sprays. So if you enroll 3 people that come in at least on 3 packs of sprays, which is $120, you can participate in the residual bonus. Okay. This is the most powerful way to get paid in this compensation plan. Let me tell you why. If you look at those 3 legs, right? One of these legs can be donated to you from your sponsor. What do you mean by that, Jeff? Well, as your sponsor or your uplines are enrolling people into the business, right? They can place, because remember you have a holding tank here for the binary and the residual. So your sponsor can actually place people into your business, and their auto ships can count for your residual. So level 1, okay, 500 points can actually come from your sponsor. You just have to worry about the 385 and the 165. Same thing with the 4,000, the 8,000, the 20,000, ladies and gentlemen. And this will build up over time. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if they come in and work the business. But when you bring somebody in, make sure they get a recurring order. Make sure they're ordering. I don't care if it's a 3-pack of sprays for $75. Let them get a recurring order, because as you build up that book of business, you're going to build up your residual, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So those are the 5 ways we get paid. Okay. Now, you want to ask yourself this question. Okay. What way of pay do you want to focus on? Okay. You can type it in the chat, or you could just write it to yourself. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're just getting started, you probably want to focus on the first 2 ways to get paid, because you haven't built the team yet. But ladies and gentlemen, you got to get focused on which way of pay you want to get paid at. So this way you know what to work for. Because I feel like many of us don't really understand how we get paid, so we're now working towards it. And this is why I wanted to train on this tonight. Okay, so for me, I like to focus on the residual. Okay, I'll type it in the chat myself. Let me participate. Okay, residual, ladies and gentlemen. So put it in the chat. How do you want to get paid? I'm focusing on a residual. If you want to focus on a fast start, you got to enroll some customers. If you want to focus on retail, you got to sell some products. Okay. So what way do you want to focus on to get paid, ladies and gentlemen? Because you have to know this. That's the only way you're going to make money. Okay. We have some great retailers on the team. They focus on retail. So what way of pay do you want to focus on? Okay. So type it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see residual. Okay. Who else? What way of pay would you want to focus on in this compensation plan? There's 5 ways to get paid. Which way of pay do you want to focus on? Residual and e-commerce. Okay, so nobody want to get paid. I mean, like, y'all doing this for free? Nobody wants to get paid. Which way pay? Okay, perfect. Okay, got it. So if you want to focus on the residual, okay, the first thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have to find 3 people. You're going to have to enroll 3 customers immediately. Okay. Right now it's retail. I like that, Kimberly. I like that. Okay. Okay. Residual. Okay. Residual. Perfect. Now, everybody said that they want the residual. So, and that's great, because it's my favorite way to get paid. Okay. Honestly, my favorite ways to get paid is the fast start and the residual. I want the fastest way to get paid, and I want the slowest way to get paid. So all those that said residual, you got to enroll 3 people yesterday. So you got to get 3 people to say yes. Okay. And some of you all already have that. Fast start is good too, Richard. I definitely agree. Okay. Richard, I know you got 3 people. Jennifer, I know you got 3 people. Okay. So you're already there. Now you just have to make sure those 3 people are on a residual recurring order, and also fast start. All right. Perfect. I like that. So now fast start can get you money fast, right? So with the fast start, okay, there you go, Candy, right? So you already know. You all, who? Let's see who remembers. Let's see who's. I'm gonna see if I can jog some memories. Who remembers, right? The easiest way to get someone on signed up or on the team. What is the easiest way? What's the easiest way? Let's see who remembers. How did some of you all get on this team? What is the easiest way to get someone to say yes? Boom, boom. Three-way call. It is a three-way call. The easiest way to get someone on board is to have them watch the presentation and do a three-way call. Okay? I know you're excited, Tamika. I know you're excited. The easiest way to get someone on the line to get started is to do a three-way call. Okay? I did a three-way call for Samuel and Jennifer yesterday. They were excited, ready to go. Okay? A three-way call. A three-way call, ladies and gentlemen. So, because I'm telling you, when they get that validation from someone else that's been in the business a little bit longer than you, it shows the other customer on the other line that you got support. So you want to expose them to the opportunity and do a three-way call. Okay. All right. So for those that want the fast on the residual, that's what we got to do. Okay. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we know that. Okay. So now let's talk about the next thing, ladies and gentlemen. How much time we got left? Okay. All right, we're gonna train tonight because I haven't trained y'all in 2 weeks. Okay, we going the full throttle tonight. Okay, probably about another 15 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember we are in network marketing, right? And I want to say this over and over and over, ladies and gentlemen. You got to market yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We have to market ourselves, right? And you got to understand that when you are promoting a product or a service, you're selling you. Okay? Team, it's time to upgrade ourselves. We got to upgrade ourselves with some nicer photos. Okay? Fellas, we got to get some nice pictures with some nice jackets. Ladies, okay? Nice pictures, nice makeup on. Okay? I see this new app out there, this AI app everybody's using, making themselves look beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to start marketing ourselves. People have to see us. You got to understand that this is 2023. People like the show and tell. Back in the day, you could do it all over the phone. But nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, people want to see. You can't attract until you become attractive, ladies and gentlemen. And even myself, I've been, you see me all walking every day, sweating. I'm losing more weight to become more attractive so I can attract more. Ladies and gentlemen, you are your walking billboard. You are representing you, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to start marketing ourselves because, okay, ladies and gentlemen, because we're hiding behind the internet, we're hiding behind our computers, and no one is going to buy. Okay, the ones that have the most success are the ones that are always being seen. Look at our CBO, Mr. David Emanitier. My goodness, that he's fresh to the gods every day. He's always being seen. He's going live. He's got a nice haircut. Okay. Some of the ladies that are doing well, nice makeup on. They're going live, nice makeup. They got themselves put together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have to mark. This is a business. Envision You is a business. It's not called Jeff Simpson You. It's called Envision You. You have to make your business work. I'm here for a support system, but your envision has to be up to you. You have to market your business. You have to get online. If nothing's going on with your team, nothing's going on with your upline or whatever, you go online. You put on your makeup. Fellas, you put on a nice jacket. You go live. You market your business. It's not called Jeff Simpson You. It's called Envision You. You are a visionary builder. You are an independent business owner. You ladies and gentlemen. Even now and then, sometimes I go live. I go live and I do a YouTube presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I recorded a YouTube presentation for the team yesterday. But guess what? You know why I did that YouTube presentation? Because I have 2,300 followers on my YouTube channel. So I did a presentation. David didn't wait for me to tell me to do that. I did it for my business. And some of y'all got to do the same. Some of y'all are still waiting for the next training, waiting for Sunday, waiting for Tuesday, and then no action is being taken. You're going to still be waiting. Great training. The training was awesome. The training was great. But what's going on? What's going on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? The trainings are great on Sundays. The trainings are great on Tuesdays. But what are you doing in between time? Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to celebrate a good time, but we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, but not a long time. Every day is borrowed. God is giving us a borrowed day every day. The time on this earth is borrowed. So what are you going to do when no one is looking? Because what you're doing when no one's looking is what makes you who you really are. Okay? So I'm just saying that, ladies and gentlemen, because I love you all. I'm just saying that to let you all know you can do it. You got to understand something, okay? I want my new business partners. I want Candy and Tamika. Type in the chat. How did you all find me? Just type it in the chat. How did you all find me? Tamika, because I'm always recruiting new people. Tamika and Candy, how did you all find me? Just type it in the chat. We all got started with me recently. How did you all find me? Ladies and gentlemen, you know how they found me? I'm always posting something about my business. They know what I'm doing. Okay, thank you. On Facebook. Thank you, Tamika. On Facebook. I got an inbox from them on Facebook. Hey, Jeff, I see what you're doing. I want to know more about what you're doing. Keyword, I see what you're doing. Tamika said, Jeff, I see what you're doing. Okay, Tamika's all the way in where? Tamika lives in Illinois, not too far from Chicago. Candy is in Fort Pierce. Okay, Illinois. Tamika's in Illinois. She doesn't live here in Florida. She found me. Thank you, Candy. Okay. You saw what you said. You see what she saw? I saw the Envision You video. I made a video. Candy saw a video. Tamika wrote me and said, hey, look, I saw you. I'm interested in what you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not exposing your business in any type of way, how is someone going to find you? So, ladies and gentlemen, put yourself in a position where people can find you. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about the hearts and the comments. People will find you if you're consistent. Get on Facebook. Get on YouTube. If Facebook's not working for you, go on you. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, I'm telling you, I've been neglecting YouTube for a long time, but my best leaders I've recruited on my companies I gotten from YouTube. And I have to start getting on it more. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a reminder from one of my teammates, Tika Snell. She was like, Jeff, you should get on YouTube. I said, you know what? You're right, because a lot of people found me on YouTube. In my last company, I had a young lady who recruited. I was in a company called TLC. Okay. I was an ambassador in that company. I recruited a young lady named Elizabeth Entopie. Elizabeth Entopie she was African and she lived in Atlanta, Georgia, right? Elizabeth recruited 200 people in that business. She was my top recruiter. Elizabeth found me on YouTube. The right person is watching you silently. They're not going to say anything. They're watching you silently. They want to see how consistent you are. They want to see how you look. They want to see how you dress. They want to see what type of pictures you're posting, ladies and gentlemen. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we are in network marketing. You got to learn how to market yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Some of y'all, you got to invest in some photos. Okay. All right. And matter of fact, I'm going to read some stuff out of my book. Okay. My old book that I wrote, right? And my I think it's chapter 5, right? It's called People to Have in Your Corner for Success. Okay, let me see what chapter this is. I think this is chapter 5. Hold on. Yeah, chapter 5. People to have in your corner for success, right? I'm going to read this. I'm going to see. So you definitely want to have a CPA to help you with your taxes, right? Ladies and gentlemen, you also, what did I say earlier? Photos. You're going to need a photographer. You have to have at least one photo shoot with some professional photos. Okay. If you can't get a photographer, take some nice pictures with your phone. Get it some good lighting. Take some nice pictures. Fellas, put on a nice jacket. Okay. Have that one nice branding pic that people can know you by. Okay. This is going to be huge. A graphic designer, because we're doing so much on digital. Okay. Everything in the world is digital, right? So banners and so forth like that. You're going to need a graphic designer, ladies and gentlemen. We got to step our game up. We got to market ourselves. You are the brand. Okay. You are the brand. That's fine, Candy. As long as you got to get some nice looking photos of yourself. Okay. A graphic designer is someone you're also going to need. Okay. A photographer, a graphic designer. All right. A CPA. All right. Who else? Let's see what else I got on here. So these are some key people that you're going to need. Right. Who else you're going to need? It says here, greatness is never achieved alone. You should always have certain people in your corner for success. Okay. Do the things out of the ordinary, even if they're not pertaining to your business. Okay. Now let's talk about another chapter in my book. Right. I actually put this in the chat earlier this week. Don't ask for permission for your success. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, learn, there's tools, mediahub.envisionuou.com. You want to grab that from your site. Learn the presentation, learn your compensation plan. You think, David, ladies and gentlemen, I go over and beyond. I make welcome banners for the team. I make video borders, okay, for you to put your videos in. Okay, I make all kind of promotional items for you. You think David Ivanite does any of that stuff for me? You think I can say, hey, David, can you do this for me real quick? Most of the time when I get into a company, there's no one. The person that brought me in is either the company or they're the top leader in the company. Most people who I join is either the company itself or a top leader in the company. You think I could go with them and say, hey, Jeff, can you make this for me real quick? Oh, Jeff, can you do this for me, Jeff? Okay. The things that I do, ladies and gentlemen, no one else does. No one is going to do it. I promise you. They're not going to. Dropping promotional items in a group for you all, no one is going to do it. I promise you that. No one has taught me how to do the videos. No one has taught me how to use these apps to put my pictures on. No one. So just understand that. No one, no, I promise you, no one is going to do the things that I do for you guys. No one does. It's not normal. It's not. No one is going to do these things. I promise you. No one's going to make a banner for you for your launch. All they're going to say is make a list and call your people up. Here's the Zoom link. It's going to be done this day and this time. Okay. Well, when I first got into Envision You and I did my presentation with David, and we did a launch. You think David made me a banner to launch my business? No, no. I wouldn't even ask. I already knew that was on me. How many people on that Zoom was on me? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got to start investing in ourselves. We got to start taking ownership of our business. Okay. And I just like we're in business. We're in business. I'm here to help, but it's your business. You heard what's her name? Megan Lynch. They went diamond in 30 days. You know what she said? I got to cut the umbilical cord. She's only been in the business 30 days, and they're cutting umbilical cords. She went diamond in 30 days. I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. They went diamond in 30 days because, ladies and gentlemen, they got involved. How did they do that, Richard? Everyone understood the assignment. Okay. They got in, they know their rank they got to hit. Money, success likes speed. If someone says no, you got to get on the phone and talk to someone else. And that's why it's so important to know your numbers. What do you want to accomplish? What rank do you want to hit? Okay. Today is what? The 17th of the month. Beginning of the month. You already should know what rank you want to hit. They came in and they went running. Ladies and gentlemen, but guess what? It can still be done. But you can't ask for permission for your success. You have to want it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to want it. Okay. All right, so let's talk about something else, right? So I mentioned the other day that some of your biggest people, actually your biggest people that you're going to recruit in this business are not going to be in your city. Ladies and gentlemen, understand that this is an international business. You can work. We're in 40 some 50 some different countries. You don't have to focus on Chicago or DMV or Texas, ladies and gentlemen. You could get people out of state. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. I recruit a lot of you all, and y'all live in other states. James lives in another state. Dion lives in another state. Tamika lives in another state. Who else we got on here? Richard is in another state. Jennifer's another. Marshawn, also in Chicago. There's two people in Illinois. Marshawn and Tamika, another state. Rodney in another state. Tika Snell, another state. Tiara, another state. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that should ring a bell for you. They have a good saying, Candy. A prophet is never welcome in his own home. I live here in Florida, but my best people don't live in Florida. It's okay. It's not you. It's not you. So that lets you know that you want to broaden your horizons. Talk to people in New York. Talk to people in Atlanta. Okay, I think one of our teammates asked the other day. I think it was a great question when I made that video. Well, how do you track people from other states in Facebook? Well, what I did, a little trick that I did was I changed. Thank you. I changed where I live. I live in Florida, but if you look at my profile for many years, it says that I live in Atlanta. So I tracked a lot of people from Atlanta because I know Atlanta is a networking state. Put Atlanta. I'll give you some good states right now. Atlanta, North Carolina, Houston, Texas, right? These are great states. South Carolina, Alabama. Change where you live at just for a week or two. See how that works. Or start making friends. Networkers in Atlanta, networkers in Alabama, networking groups in, Washington, D.C. Okay. The DMV, oh my God, it's a great, great area. If you don't live in the DMV, look, we got James, we got V, we got Richard, all living in DMV. I live in Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, so it's okay to go out of state. Okay. So you want to do that as well, ladies and gentlemen. Start focusing on people in different states. Okay. Look for people in different states. Look through your phone. Look through your phone. And you know what you want to start doing? Whenever I save a new contact that lives in a different state, I put the state that they live in. I got Richard saved on my phone. Richard, NVU, DMV. James Wren, Maryland. Tika Snell, ATL. Okay. I got Tamika, Illinois. Marshawn Hughes, Chicago. I have the states saved in my phone. So what I do, I just start searching. Lynette Pilgrim, New York. So wherever state they live in, I put the state next to their name. And what I start doing is I search through my phone. I just type in the state, and boom, I got all the people that come up. Also, you can go on Facebook. Friends that live in California, ladies and gentlemen, do you understand? And I talked about this when I made that video when I was walking. Megan Lynch, the diamond that hit, her and her husband hit diamond in 30 days. Right? The people that sponsored them, ladies and gentlemen, James Wiggins and his wife sponsored Megan Lynch. They went diamond before their sponsor. James Wiggins just went diamond. His sponsors, Megan Lynch, the young lady who trained the week before, they went diamond before he did. James Wiggins lives all the way in Long Beach, California, LBC. Megan Lynch and Antoine, her husband, they live in the DMV. So when I thought about that, I said, you know what? That's confirmation. Your best people are not going to be in the city where you live in. So start focusing on people that live in different states, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's time to start putting the pedal to the metal, team. It's time to get a little creative. Start reaching out to some other people, ladies and gentlemen. Those people say they're going to order. Okay, when you do a three-way call or when they see a presentation, follow up. Make them place that order. Because too much time goes by, you're going to lose them. Once 48 hours go by, you lost them. If I've done a three-way call with you for somebody, they got to be in that system within 48 hours. After that, you lost them. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we want to start, just figure out which one of these 5 ways you want to get paid. Which one of these 5 ways you want to get paid, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see if I left anything else. No, okay, there's one more thing I do want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm giving you more, okay? I gave you all a nugget last week. Black bottle conversations. Type of 111 in the chat if you have a black bottle of the juice. Not the blue one, the black bottle. Type of 111 in the chat. I finally got mine. If you got a black bottle, type the 111 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I came up with something creative. Black bottle conversations, ladies and gentlemen. And I mentioned, team, find a go live partner. Okay, that you could do a stream. And who else? Anyone else has a black bottle? Okay, look, that's the black bottle conversations. Okay, pick someone from the team. Okay, to go live with and just have what is called a black bottle conversation. Okay, you want to go live, partner Candy? No problem. Or just drop it in the chat. Say, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go live. Who wants to go live with me? Or, just drop it in the chat. Okay, or inbox somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to wait for me. You don't have to wait for me. You see, I'm going to be quite honest. I know how these other leaders operate. Megan and the Wiggins, when she said they cut the umbilical cord, they're going to tell you what to do. Now they gone. There you go, Candy. Boom. There you go. Closed mouths don't get fed. Just open your mouth. Okay. These other leaders, they ain't making no banners for you. They just don't. They're not making no banners for you. They're not doing no video borders for you. They're not giving you no marketing material for you. They're going to enroll you. They're going to give you a set of instructions, and they're going to move on. They're going to say, hey, look, Are you gonna put your are you gonna put your Zoom together? Are you gonna do your launch? And if you don't do your launch, okay, they're on to the next one. They have a goal. They're in the hunt. They're hungry. That's how they went down. And they cut the umbilical cord quick. I spend a lot of time trying to nurture and help and develop and make banners and enroll people in the system for you and do this and do this and do that. These other leaders, they don't do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Learn your back office. Okay, there you go, James. Look, he's giving out his phone number. Okay. All right. So there it is. Okay. So look, y'all. Um, they're not gonna ask if you got on the training. They're not gonna text you every morning. Hey, did you do this? Did you do that? They're gonna give it instructions. They're gonna watch. They're gonna have the training. They're not even gonna ask if you watched the training because see, leaders know how to identify. Leaders already know who's doing what based on their activity. They already know. That's why they don't ask. I call, see how you doing, and I text, I make banners. I say, come on, team, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Well, leaders don't do that. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's the top of the hour. I just want you to take ownership of your business because remember, your checks are going to come from below. I'm your support system. I'm here for a three-way call. I'm here, whatever you need, ladies and gentlemen. But your success is going to be up to you. You can watch as many trainings as possible, but if you don't start taking that action, you're going to just keep watching trainings. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Let's have a block battle conversation. And look, I don't mind. I'll go live, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not reaching out to nobody no more. I'm not reaching out to nobody. You want to go live, you let me know. Or if you want to go live with somebody in the group, you can do that, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to do a Zoom, you want to do a launch, okay, call me, let's go. But as far as me, ladies and gentlemen, like, who said it the other day? Janita Foster. Like, your leaders have so many things got going on, and you think your leader should be calling you. You should be calling your leader. David don't. I call David. He don't call me. Ladies and gentlemen, so you have a support system, but you got to be willing to help yourself. Because we are in business, and Vision U is a business. I'm going to continue to say I love you all. Here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pouring out my heart as far as what needs to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, I wrote a book about these things, and it could be done. I've done it. No one, like all the things that I've done for you guys, no one has ever done for me. No one has never taught me how to do a presentation. No one has never made a banner for me. No one has never made a video board for me. No one has never enrolled my people for me. Nobody has never done that for me. Never. And I've done big things in this industry because I wanted to do it for myself. You got to want to do it for yourself. You got to learn your presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't keep motivating you. You got to be motivated yourself. I'm here to let you know that it can be done. But when you wake up in the morning, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm going to do this. Jeff can't make me do it. I got to want to do it myself. You got to want to go champion. You got to want to go sapphire. You got to want to go lead consultant. Right? All right, team. So let's do it. Black bottle conversation. Let's get it going. I made banners, okay, for the team with the juices loose, okay? Use your Pixars, use your Canvas, make your banners, and let them know, hey, you're going live. Promote yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Brand yourselves. Promote yourselves. Let them know you're going live, okay? Everything you see me do, or I'm asking you to do, you see me do it myself. When I was going live that night, that day, I made a banner with the juices loose. I made a banner with me, Jennifer, and Samuel Levine. Okay, you can do the same. Okay, so let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Find a live partner. Recap. Find a live partner. Figure out which way in the compensation plan you want to get paid. You know, start promoting yourselves more, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go get it. All right, team. So God bless you all. That concludes the training, and we will see you on the other side of freedom.